Hello everyone, this is Matthew Martin. I want to teach you how you can be faithful. So basically, if you boil down faithfulness, it's love. It's love for the Lord. If you want to be faithful to the Lord, if you boil it all down, it's love. It's when you, like Jesus said, if you love me, you will obey me. And when you build that relationship with the Lord, spending time with him daily, and talking to him and worshiping him, you're gonna encounter him. And when you encounter him, you're gonna have a realization of how real the Lord is to you. And when that happens, you're gonna have love for the Lord, and you're not gonna want to do stuff that displeases him, because that would hurt your relationship, right? So when you're doing that, you're gonna want to obey everything that God asks you to do, everything he says in his word, keeping away from sin. You're going to stay away from all that stuff because you don't want to hurt the Lord. Also, faithfulness is doing stuff when no one else is watching. So if you, I remember I was a custodian and at a church, and I would be vacuuming the floors, and there would be a little thing of speck on the floor. And I said, if I can just be faithful in the little, God will entrust me with much. And, that's a scripture in the Bible. So when you're faithful when no one else is looking, God sees all of that stuff, and he's going to promote you at the right time. And also, when you're serving the Lord, especially when you get in ministry and God gives you assignments and stuff, you have to never give up. There will be discouragement, there'll be buffeting of the enemy, there'll be attacks, there'll be stuff, but out of your love for the Lord, you have to never give up. And that's faithfulness, is that you'll stick in it no matter what it costs. If it costs you your life, if it costs you your job, if it costs you, relationships with the family members, something like that, you stick with God no matter what, and you never give up. You never give in, okay? Also, you have to care for what God thinks more than what anybody else thinks. So, if people are joking around at your work and they're all sinning and stuff like that, and they want you to join in the crowd and stuff like that, you got to be mindful that you care about what Jesus thinks, not what other people think. Or when someone asks you to do something that God has already asked you not to do, and they're putting pressure on you, why aren't you helping me? And God already told you not to help them. You have to care about what the Lord thinks above what someone else thinks. And that is faithfulness. And also the last one is, it just boils down to relationship, guys. It's staying close in that relationship with the Lord. And that's where faithfulness comes, is that when you're close with someone, you don't want to hurt them. You don't want to upset them. You just want to do good for them and stuff like that. So these are just different things you can do to raise your faithfulness, to be faithful to the Lord. And so thank you for joining me. Please like and subscribe, and we'll talk to you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.